Today, we're gonna play How Deep We Go, the deep connection card game to get closer with anybody you play it with. What's something your parents warned you about that ended up true? I hate to say it, bro, but whenever I told them I wasn't going to college, I was a junior in high school. So when I told my family, they said I regret it and miss out. I don't regret it, but I do think about what if I did go to college.
So you wish you had like that college experience?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. And it didn't really hit me until everybody graduated this year, because everybody that we knew
I
graduated.
saw that because I had went to school, but when I tore my knee and couldn't run track, I dropped out.
Okay.
It was like, without sports, I didn't want to be in school, but like seeing our class graduate, it was like, dang, like.
That's when the FOMO hit me.
Yeah, we could have been graduating right now. But with me, something my parents warned me about, that growing up, you're gonna lose a lot of friends to death and just like growing apart. I lost 2 of them to death, but the rest of them, we just kind of like outgrew each other.
I see you got one of your best friends on
Oh,
your
yeah,
arm.
yeah, yeah,
You might
yeah,
mind
yeah.
to show it and tell the backstory a little bit?
So we grew up in the same neighborhood from 4 years old, like 4 or 5 years old. I played my first football game with him, played my last football game with him. Yeah, man, we was the closest friends, more like a brother. Wasn't really a friend, more like a brother, but.
If you could bring someone back, who would it be?
My best friend. That was like a once in a lifetime relationship. Like it was 1,000% loyalty. Like I didn't question anything. Like it's never been like a bad moment where we like weren't communicating. Like we called each other every day, checked on each other every day.
Bro, I don't think I have an answer.
You don't have an answer?
I don't.
That's a good thing though.
I've never really had like a really close person die.
That's a good thing. I will say, having people close to you like pass away, it most definitely would change you. When I lost my best friend, it kind of like made me isolate myself. The incident happened in July 2021. I isolated myself for the rest of that year, and it kind of just made me like lock in on my goals. I could always like hear in the back of my head like, he wouldn't want me to crash out from that. He wouldn't want me to be out here all sad and stuff, you know. And we had actual goals that we had set for each other. So I feel like me hitting those goals would be better than me around here just depressed off in a black hole somewhere. So I would most definitely bring him back. Believe it or not, most people are scared to chase their dreams. They don't do the things to reach their dreams because they're scared of the outcome. What do you owe yourself? The commitment to my company. Believe it or not, most people are scared to chase their dreams. And I was one of those people. Like, they don't do the things to reach their dreams because they're scared of the outcome. Like moving out the city, for instance. And moving out the city isn't hard at all, but a lot of people don't move out the city because this is what they're comfortable. You know, I owe it to myself to step out my comfort zone and actually chase like my dreams. What do you owe yourself?
I think I struggle sometimes with imposter syndrome. Mine's like even the bigger picture of imposter syndrome. Like kind of the level that we're at. Like people look at us in a different light than I look at myself. So I feel like I don't give myself.
Y'all celebrities now. Y'all are celebrities. Y'all got 3 million followers. That's not normal. It's not normal at all. Like if anybody could have 3 million followers, they would do it. It's like y'all took something, y'all took idea, y'all run with it, and y'all made something out of it. Y'all might not look at yourself like that, but y'all definitely like big time. Y'all stars.
What past trauma do you still deal with today? As a kid, I always looked at myself below everybody. It's because like my cleft lip, cleft palate, like especially growing up, I looked different. I wouldn't want to talk to people because I'd be afraid that they didn't know what I was saying and they made fun of me. I didn't look at myself as on the level my brothers were, and I thought they could do anything. What I see is everything that was wrong with me and that I thought was wrong with me. And so I think they see that too, but they see who I am now, and I haven't really seen myself for who I am now.
But past trauma for me, I don't even know if this is a trauma, but I ain't never really admitted this. I'm the only boy out of 4 kids. And my dad and my mom was together until I was about 9, 10 years old. So like my dad leaving out of my life, that kind of, I ain't gonna say that was the trauma, but just growing up without like a man figure in my life, like in my household, I feel like that kind of put a trauma on me because I feel like there's times where I act and do things like that a female would, only because that's what I was raised around, that's what I know. Most females like move off emotion and do things off emotion a lot. I feel like sometimes that it kind of like rubs off on me. He kind of left out my life, but I don't think it was like, oh, I don't want to be around my kids. It was more of like my kids are with their mother, and him and my mom wasn't on like no type of good terms. So it's like kind of just stayed away to stay away from my mom. Cause now me and my dad, we slowly building a bond. Like I text him, check up on him and stuff, but he's married now. I gotta tell you this is the craziest thing ever, right? Dang, I might get in trouble for saying this on camera, but hey, it is what it is. How deep will you go? My dad is married to the lady that my dad is married to the lady that my mom always accused him of cheating on her with. Right now, today, at this very moment, my dad is married to her. Her and my mom, like, hate each other. You should never marry her, but...
Do you think your dad was cheating on your mom with her?
Most definitely. There's no way you get married. There's no way you get married to somebody that you weren't cheating with, bro. I know you was cheating on my mom.
Whenever, like, he left your life, really, he left at, like, probably the worst time, bro, because you just
Like,
about
right
to
at
go
my
to middle
teenage
school.
years.
Yeah. What is something that you realized later that you should have learned before?
Just simple life stuff, like knowing how to change my oil, or knowing how to like fix a lawnmower if it broke down, or like just like simple little like manly stuff. I didn't learn that until later on in life when I just got to the point where I would ask somebody or YouTube it. All my friends that growing up, their dad had them like out in the backyard, like working them out for football and stuff. My sisters didn't want to come out there and throw me the football, so I'm out there throwing the ball in the air. Like I ain't got nobody to throw me the ball and do drills with me and stuff, so that's one thing. Another thing is it takes a man to teach a man self-discipline, because women's terms of self-discipline, a man's terms of self-discipline is very different in my opinion.
So do you wish your dad was there to teach you that growing up?
I lived life with like no regrets, so I mean, it would have been cool, but I wouldn't change anything on how I grew up because that's what made me me.
You want the wild card, bro?
Let's do it. You have to really. How deep do I want to go with this?
What'd you think about the experience?
I kind of feel like relaxed now that I've talked about that, because that's not stuff those aren't conversations that you just bring up. Like if I would never read those cards, I would have never thought of those questions. Instead of all those drunk game nights that people be doing, y'all need to play this game instead of. I'm a graphic designer primarily, but I'm jumping into the whole video and camera aspect. You can find me on Instagram or any social medias at ASBH Productions.
Yeah, Rondo, he came all the way out here just to play How Deep Will You Go,
Just
bro.
to play this game.
What's a song you play by yourself but never with others?
I got a whole playlist that's called the saddest songs I've ever heard that I don't play around y'all, because why the fuck would I want to play that playlist around y'all? I like sad music sometimes, so.
What's one that comes to mind?
All I Want by Cody. The lyrics go, I lay in bed in tears all night, alone without you by my side.
How does it make you feel?
Makes me feel like that little sad kid that got cheated on a year ago. I don't know, I think it's kind of good to go back to those moments because they're still there, obviously, if you still feel it. When you revisit them, you're able to actually comfort yourself more. And so that wound kind of gets smaller.
I don't even know the name of the song, but I know the song's like, you know you're still number one, but girls, they wanna have fun.
But nail is the king, bro. What's something normal to you that other people find weird? Bro, the one that comes to mind, man, I think it is weird, but it's normal to me, as in I do it every time. Whenever I use the bathroom. What's something normal to you that other people find weird? Bro, the one that comes to mind, man, I think it is weird, but it's normal to me, as in I do it every time. Whenever I use the bathroom, I hit the initial wipes, but then I squat down and wipe so I can get all of it. I got off the toilet seat and squat down. ATG squat.
I blow my nose every shower I take, like with my hands.
Sometimes when I dig in my ear, I like to smell it.
Wait, that's normal to you though?
Yeah.
You don't find it weird?
Yeah, I like the aroma of the smell.
Okay.
Like, what's one weird thing you notice about me?
One weird thing I noticed about you? I think it's weird that you wear a tight shirt in the gym and you have a tank top. Fuck, it's weird that I stutter. You wear a tight black shirt in the gym, but then you take it off to reveal a tank top.
You can be sweaty as fuck. like really sweaty. Like wait on my car all day and not take a shower.
Bro, I wasn't that sweaty the other day, bro.
You were pretty sweaty.
I had no clothes, bro. I had a sock and an underwear left. Literally, bro.
When did you cry the hardest? I don't remember the last time I cried.
I was at work, and then my mom got a whole bunch of calls, and then my dad came and got me from my job when I was pushing buggies, and then I come home, and my ex-girlfriend, mom called her, and said, "Your son."
When did you cry the hardest? I don't remember the last time I cried.
I was at work, and then my mom got a whole bunch of calls, and then my dad came and got me from my job when I was pushing buggies, and then I come home, and my ex-girlfriend, mom called her, and said, "Your son hit my daughter," and I didn't even hit her, and I just walked in my mom's room. I just bawled my eyes out on her shoulder, and that was the time when my mom was a shoulder to cry on. I lost my identity, because that's not the person I am.
When did I cry the hardest? 2023, man. Bro, real homies don't laugh when you talk about this shit. Well, she's not my ex-girlfriend, but my girlfriend was next to my side, and I was just fucking crying, and she was crying, and it was because she cheated on me. But I wasn't crying because she cheated on me. I was crying because I lived with her for 2 years and did everything with her. Hung out with her pretty much every day, every single night, slept with her every night, graduated high school with her, started my business with my bros with her. She was part of my life for a long ass time. Realizing that my girlfriend was no longer my girlfriend. Go wild card, little man.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Text a friend.
I like that. I've never done this one.
By 100people.com.